Rebrickable!
Good morning, Brick World! Watch out for me, my little friend.
It's too early for what time is it? Good morning, Brickworld. It's Sunday, I should be asleep.
Good morning, Brickworld. Thank you, the loyal viewers of the tube, for tuning into this epic program. To the hundreds and thousands, if not millions, of unsubscribed subscribers, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell.
Good morning, Brickworld!
Spoiler warning, this is Jesse's Brick Galaxy, and we're wishing you a good morning, Brick World, from Minnesota. Cheers.
This is for you, Dok, right? Good morning, Brick World! Get yourself a nice cup of GMBW. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That was
that's
absolutely wonderful. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, good.
Good morning, Brick World.
Morning.
Good morning, panel. I was thinking, so normally when we have our intros, I'm always flashing everybody's good mornings on screen. The reason I wouldn't do it this time is because I was just so enthralled by Doc's new intro. It was hilarious.
And that was not going to last long because I have another one in the works.
But for the first time, it was funny. For the first time, he actually put us on the screens, and great.
It was about time. It was about time we were in the show. It was
just funny. It was just funny. So yes, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brick World. We are back on another Sunday. And yes, we always appreciate all of you starting your Sunday with us. Yes. It means a lot to us.
And that music was approved by Lego Head. Just saying.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. So why don't we go ahead and start going down the good mornings? We got a great show today. We'll talk about it in just a minute. So let's see here. We got Mama Lego. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey,
as always, being here. Bricks. Good morning to you. King Oldendorf, good morning. Oh, I'm sorry. Good morning, Brick World.
Moaning, yeah.
I guess, try not to fall asleep too fast. No more bricks. What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, good morning.
Yes. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. I was good.
Okay.
Mark was on the show the other day. Let's see. Macro, what's up? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Macro.
Bricklock, good morning to you. SD Bricks, good morning to you.
California.
I appreciate all you guys being here. Christine Harper, good morning. Good morning. My Bricks and me, good morning to you.
Hello,
the Brick Babe. What's going on, Brick Babe?
Brick Babe,
will be on here with us today.
Oh, right, yeah.
Let's see
Coming
here.
up later, yeah.
Brick Adjuster, what's up, Nick? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Walt. I still don't know how to say it the right way, so I just say Walt.
Just call him Walt. That's okay. He said it was okay just to call him Walt.
Excellent. Good morning. Good morning. See, Brian, what's happening? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Moments of the Magic, a.k.a. Mom, aka Multiverse of Magic. Good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning.
Shy Time, what's up? How you doing, man?
The only one to get able to curse in the intro. That's Shy Time. That's Shy Time.
Shy gets that privilege. Yep. Let's see here. Richie, what's going on? Our Toy World in the house. Loved your video.
Hello.
Richie just put out a new video.
Yeah,
Camel City Brick House. Good morning to you. How's it going? Lady McBrick. What's going on? Lady McBrick will also be joining us today.
All right, gonna have a packed panel.
Blank Carving, man. I love the logo, man. That's great looking. Let's see here. And good morning to you, Scott Davis. Good morning.
Hey,
Thank you for
Scott.
being here. And Scott's Blocks. What's going on? Lego Head Productions. What's happening?
Yeah, you love the music.
Secret Squirrel Bricks. What's up, Secret Squirrel? How you doing?
Hey, Squirrel.
There's Bill Cipher. Good morning.
Hey,
to
Wild
you.
Bill. Wild Bill.
Brick Babe says the intro was cool. I agree. Brick Sergeant. Good morning,
Hey,
sir.
Sarge.
How are you? Let's see here. Slippery Bricks. Good morning. Adore Build. Good morning to you.
Ruth,
Adore
hey,
Build. Ruth will also be joining us today.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, it's International Women's Month, so that's why we're
okay.
trying to highlight some female
All right.
creators.
So I hope there's a poll going about that or something.
We'll talk about the poll.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see Bricks. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. All right. Okay. Whew. Sorry, I got to catch my breath after saying all those good mornings. Yeah, so we have a great show today. Today's theme is going to be Rebrickable. And there's many aspects of Rebrickable. There's the sets or MOCS. There's the designers on there. Just the website in general is really interesting because you can make money on there. So, yeah. So, once we get to the second hour, we'll have our guests on, and then we'll just start discussing it. I've got it pulled up, the website pulled up. And
so we're going to take a look. Okay.
and if I'm not mistaken, two of our members here have a actual Rebrickable built or build that they've done.
All right,
so
we're gonna have to check that out. Yeah, in full. This is gonna be good.
I gotta lie. I'm not saying it was impossible or even improbable that you guys would tell me you guys had a Rebrickable build, but it kind of surprised me a little bit. I didn't expect that. So
that they both had one. Yeah, I know. That was like, what?
Yeah. I know. I felt shameful because I'm going to do one and haven't done it yet. Anyways. So yes, Rebrickable will be our theme that we're going to discuss today. And like I said, it is International Women's Month, so we are having a few guests on today. Two of them are we're not 100% sure, but we know, let's see, Lady McBrick will be on, Brick Babe will be on, possibly Brick Huntress will be on, and Lego Danny Bob. Just depends on if their time frames are going to
So I have to ask, are any of them international women? Or,
well, Lady McBrick is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The rest are domestic. The rest are domestic women. So okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I kind of dropped the ball on that one, didn't I?
Right. Well,
Wait,
they gotta be able to speak English.
It's an international holiday, not just.
Oh, okay. Not just international women.
They celebrate it everywhere.
All right, everywhere. Okay, that's what makes it international. Okay, duh. All right, okay.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Brick Babe's daughter also will be joining us as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Right. So, yeah. So, how you guys doing today? Everything going good?
Doing good. The sun's gonna come up. It's gonna be a great day. My company's finally leaving. The funny thing is, they said they were leaving on Monday, and technically, it's Monday right now where they're going, but it's Sunday right now. So they had to be all confused. I might have to run out a few minutes early before the end of the show, but
okay.
I was just like, we're leaving Sunday. They were like, I thought it was Monday. They're like, well, technically, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so if anybody's curious, Doc has some family over and
from Okinawa.
From overseas, and love family, but Doc's made it clear to us, and it has happened. They, some noise can be going on.
They burst in,
Yeah,
BFAB had me mute on the Shenanigans. He's like, "There's a party going on over there. Turn it down." I had to mute myself for like 45 minutes.
Oh man. So yeah.
Just FYI, because I haven't actually gone to bed yet. But so Like if
Yeah.
I start drifting off into some weird like conversation, feel free to just mute me or something.
Oh,
If I
okay.
start
Well,
just
I
going
mean,
off.
including King Oldendorf, that would be 2 people that
Okay.
would fall
As long
asleep
as you
during
don't pull a
the stream, so
macro and fall asleep.
You're going
we should
2
be
for
good.
2.
We should be good.
No, look, they call that, what do they call that? Burning the candle at both ends or something?
Yes, yes.
I don't know how many of those I got left in me. I ain't gonna lie. Because back in the day, I could stay up for almost 2 days straight. I mean, not easily, but I could do it without too much of an issue. Now, dude, I get to like 18 hours. I'm like, it's just like
I'm at 20. I'm at 26 right now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. It's just
Good
like
luck-
with
good luck
strength. Mrs. Hive, we went to IKEA and bought like these huge closet thing. They're closet pieces, you know what I
Right.
mean? And she's just got this hobby thing. She wants to gut out our closet and put all these shelves and whatever in. But they're not light. So when we were like carrying these things, because you could have paid $40 to have them delivered, but not us. So so like she's all fine, and I'm just like, man, like they're like 100 pounds, She's like, you all right?
I know you need help, dear.
I was like, I don't know how much longer I can just do this kind of work. Anyways, I see Pink Will's out there. What's
Hey,
up?
Pink
Good
Will.
morning.
Right?
Our Toy World says I'm trying to do a 21-hour stream for my 21st birthday.
All right.
That's a
Invite
good
me.
one.
Invite me.
I've never
I'll be
heard
there.
that before. So yeah, do it.
Interesting.
Do it. I'll be there. I'll definitely put a slot in for me.
Yeah, 21 shots we should do. 1 an hour. 1 an hour.
God dang. God, man, that reminds me of my 21st birthday. Absolutely horrible.
You remember it? You didn't do it right. You didn't do it right. No.
No, because it was in Key West. I was a cook at a restaurant at the time, and
okay. You had to
so I
work.
got done working, went out to the bar, and the bartender thought it would be funny, haha, joke. So he laid out 4 shots for me, right? He said, "All right, stroke of midnight. You just start down the shots, right? No problem, right? I mean, I'm a lightweight when it comes to alcohol. The problem was he goes, when you get to the last shot, he's like, when you put it in your mouth, he's like, swish it around your mouth before you swallow it, right? And I don't know nothing about alcohol, man.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, all right, shot, and then I'm like, and I swish it around, and everybody's looking at me, and they start laughing, and I swallow
We're
it.
waiting.
And what
We're waiting.
it was called a cement mixer, and it was Bailey's and lime juice. And what it does is it almost automatically curdles. So imagine
mouth,
me,
yeah.
a lightweight. I just did 3 shots, and then I just did something that curdles, man. Dude, I was violently sick the rest of the night. And it took about an hour for it to really, really hit me. And of course, my 2 friends that were, trying to have me go around town on my birthday, their night was ruined because I was done in like an hour. It was a longer story, but basically, yeah, man, it was a horrible night, man. All right, so I guess we should go ahead and get into because there are some things to talk about, isn't there?
I guess there's 1 or 2 things. There always is. Always something pops up.
So, chat, please let me know. All right, so this
is
would
pretty
seem
nice.
to be the creator expert vehicle, but is it still possible we could still get an IP vehicle, like a Knight Rider or something? Because
Oh, please.
I mean, look, this is a beautiful, beautiful thing, but
It's got every accessory you could imagine too. I mean,
and it's possible if I come into some extra money, I will get it because I do like it a lot. But the only cars I'm getting now basically is something insane or like an IP that I love.
right.
And this is not insane, and it's not an IP. So.
Yeah.
And you're
All the
not a
stuff's
big
gonna
fan.
fall off when this car makes it hard.
Yeah, you better have that stuff strapped down. It's strapped down good. But yeah, it is beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't even think the price is that far off, honestly.
No.
I mean, yes, it's expensive, but it looks like it's a pretty solid, girthy set.
Oh yeah, and Racing Bricks is building it right now. So if you want to get like details or whatever, so you can.
Right on.
You can check
And
it
you
out.
know, I want everybody to acknowledge how beautiful that thing is because it's not Technic. Moving on.
All right,
Yeah.
here are the final reveals. I mean, we've seen all the leaky images, we've seen the fuzzy images. Here are the actual images.
It's good stuff. I like it. It's a
Diorama's
very
pretty
nice
nice.
display piece.
This is the 129. The 129.
Can anybody tell me why that one was canceled, or does anybody know? Did we
It
ever
has to
get
be the
any
same.
kind of-
It has to be the same controversy that was swirling around when the movie came out, all about child slavery. Oh, you're showing the thuggy religion, blah blah, in a bad light, and yada 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 yada. You know,
All right, well,
all that nonsense.
God dang it.
Plus, the only other thing I could think of is that kid. He was like not in movies, and I'm sure the license agreement, to pay this kid, it was like $5 or whatever. But now that he's in everything, everywhere, or whatever it is, and he won the Oscar or whatever, I'm sure it's like, excuse me, it now costs $10,000 to have my likeness in something.
Wow, that's really interesting. And you know what? That's a very good probability, even though he does not seem like the type of person that would do that.
Well, it could be his managers and whatnot, because you, as an actor, you have to copyright your likeness, your face, your image, your blah blah blah. That way, people can't make.
Yeah, but I feel like that could
dolls
really
of you
go
and
to
blah, blah, blah,
I feel like that could really fall on a slippery slope, though, man. Because
yeah.
wouldn't any actors' likenesses be attached to their characters?
Yes and no. You got to actually copyright your,
So it's like something you got to do with it. Okay. But dude, this is, I mean, they're beautiful looking sets. I think all the Indiana Jones sets look great. It seems like
nice.
the price is pretty decent for all of them as well. What's up, BFAB?
Hey.
I don't know if I'll be buying any of this stuff.
This one is chock full of play features. So this one's gonna be a lot of fun.
But if you're mocking something like pyramids or whatever, these sets would really go great. And
some
and I love the
add-ons.
eyes peeking out from the darkness there too.
And it's got a Bionicle reference on a sticker, so
yeah,
there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Fans.
I was kind of surprised, I guess. Isn't that a warplane? Look, it's even got
Technically.
guns on it.
Yep, it is a fighter plane.
Man,
I love the car. I love that car.
Lego's so inconsistent with stuff. By the way, these are excellent shots, Doc.
Well, thank Lego.com for the excellent shots.
Good stuff though. Good stuff. Like I said, I feel like they're all pretty reasonably priced.
And I love how the wings pop off just like the original set.
That is convenient. They
Well,
do
this
a good
way,
job on
you
Ninja
can
as
shoot
well.
it down or whatever. Kind of has some play fun action.
I like Papa Jones.
That new hat hair piece, fantastic.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Indiana Jones does look really good in this one too. The minifig.
Yeah. I just don't like the one with the webs on the face. I'm just like, that looks dumb.
Yeah. I'm very look. I have a feeling this is not going to look as good as I think it might.
Well, not
I
for
know,
159.
Well, it's close to 2,000 pieces, so I'm trying to think of like the size and scope of it.
Well, it says big shell build, so that's going to be that kind that you don't like, hollow in the back dollhouse.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to dig that
It's
at
gonna
all.
be all
What's up,
about
117?
All about Ariel playing inside her castle, so it's gotta have that stuff.
They can't win me over with this princess stuff. Yeah.
It's not Pac-Man, right?
Oh, I think what we saw was that official Lego that showed that.
That Lego. That was from Lego.
But that
I think that was a mock or something like that.
Right, I thought that was some guy
Yeah.
showing, Technic inside.
Was that
and
what
all
that was?
Yeah.
It had to have been because you're right. It wasn't Pac-Man.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I thought that was like.
Does anybody know who owns Pac-Man?
Konami.
Hold on.
But all I know is it's from the Brick Clicker, so it's pretty reliable. It's from Brick Clicker.
But I mean, like, think about. I don't know. I'm being petty here, but do you think like Nintendo? Because I know Nintendo is definitely petty about stuff. Do you think Nintendo would be like, "Hey, what's up with this Pac-Man crap?"
That could be.
But then again, you think they would have said something about Sonic?
We have a
as
working
well.
relationship with them.
Right.
But where was the spider tank?
Hey, Brickaroo, what are you doing?
Oh, the
Mando
Mandalorian.
Hold
Brickaroo,
on.
I heard somebody
Jay,
quote
I actually wrote the numbers down, and I was like, you got to add that to that before you do something. And then I made waffles. They wanted waffles
Hold
and
on.
ham, and so I went and did that instead. And I came back and was like, I'm ready to go.
Another Mando season 3 set. This is from episode 18, which was over a week ago, so
Yeah,
we can
so
talk
no
about
spoilers. Yeah, exactly. It was the Andorian. It was the Andor. It was
So,
boring as heck, and I'll tell you what. It's like, wow.
The
I was
only
falling
reason
asleep.
I would want this set is for Bo-Katan.
I want the spider
and-
droid. It's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, but
Yep.
not for what is it like?
And I
45?
want that. And I want that
It's 50
blade
bucks?
too, just
Yeah,
so I
that
can
can
say I
go
had
pound
the
sand,
first
yeah.
edition,
Um,
dark saber.
And the dark.
Got to get first edition dark
Look,
saber before they remold
Okay,
it.
over dramatic Hive is gonna appear for like 2 seconds.
There. More
That dark saber is insulting. It hurts my feelings.
Yes,
I'm triggered.
Yeah.
it's too little,
But,
too late, is what it is.
But look,
But, you
I've
know,
never
it
seen
is
a
what
set
it
that is so decisive in my head because like that, I get so mad looking at that dark saber, and then I look at the spider droid and I'm like, yeah, that thing's cool, but not for $50. But then I look at Bo-Katan and I'm like, like
Yeah,
such a beautiful minifig, and I'm like, oh my god. However, I think Bo-Katan might be in the other Mando.
Well, wait,
right?
we haven't seen images for that, but
I know, but if
if
she is,
she-
I'm just gonna
if
wait
she
and buy that set to
then-
get her.
yeah,
Because
No,
again,
but-
the card droid is cool, but it's just like I'm not dropping. And then I'll have another Mando and another Grogu.
Right.
Dude,
I
I
wonder
got like
if-
an army of Grogu's now.
they give her a hairpiece in this set,
Oh, that
as
was
seen
so
here,
much
a
better.
new hairpiece.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Yeah.
they put her in another set. I wonder if they'll still include her hairpiece or if they'll just leave it out.
I thought she
The way
had
you
hair.
have to buy this one as well.
Didn't she have hair in the Mandalorian Starfighter?
Yeah, but it was a different hair. It was Nia hair in the
it
old
was
Nia
just-
hair in
It was the
Some
short
sort of
haircut or
orange.
whatever, but yeah, not
Yeah.
the new style or what have you. But yeah,
yeah. Some other
Oh, yeah.
images of it.
Let me change this. Yeah, I just oh god, and that
See,
dark
a
saber
big
man.
figure
Oh
can
my
fit in
God.
it. Yeah,
Now I think I might have bought it if it included like a little mold for that creature. You know what I mean? Imagine you got a
Yeah.
little molded head or something with that little eye. Like I
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
would have bought it if that came included, and that would have been probably
They could have
easy.
easily made one.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm running under the assumption that this was probably based off of concept art or something like that, and the
That's
final
true.
Or
Oh,
if
yeah,
the
final
dark saber-
version of
yeah.
it hadn't been made.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
hadn't seen the thing wiggle out of
As-
it or whatever.
As for the dark saber, they tried, and it's better than what we had before. I
Right.
think
Well, they should have did this earlier though.
the hilt should have been pearl dark gray instead of silver. It should have been a different color to match the hilt.
Yeah.
It was just-
Well,
it was
and
just
yeah,
lazy.
and that's what I'm saying. If the dark saber, like, if it was like the one that I got from Ryan M&R Productions on his website,
Yeah.
if it was something like that, dude, I would have bought the set because I would have been like, all right, Bo-Katan, I do like the spider droid, and that new mold. That's enough. That'll pull me in, man. That one thing. They needed one more thing. Just even, I would have got it.
Well,
'Cause look, that spider droid is pretty dope.
and
man.
they included
Yeah.
Grogu as well.
Yeah, they sure did.
I'm like, where's the molded pram? At this point, it should have a little pram it can sit in, and then you can
Well,
have a lid.
there
that
was a
closes
pram
and
build
everything.
in the
Yeah, no, but that was
Well,
brick build. It's time for a molded
yeah.
one. I want a molded one. You know how I love the brick build animals, but I want a molded pram.
yeah. Well, there was the one in the advent calendar, and then I just took that and took the Christmas out of it. Took the red out of it.
Yeah.
Not rounded. It's not
Well, I
rounded
was
enough.
pretty fortunate because, of course, the UCS set came with one. So, and then I do have the Christmas one as well. King
Oh,
says,
did you
"What a
notice?
high rank."
Did you notice in the second episode of this season when Grogu was zipping around that it made the same noises as the Jetson car?
I didn't.
I was like, that's the
I
best.
didn't notice that.
Watch it again.
All right. Well, one more thing about while we're in the news leaks and rumor stuff. This is something Amberlia brought up, and I also thought about it, but then forgot about it. Was do you guys? And I don't know if it was official or rumor or whatever. Were they gonna make a Barbie set? You know, they got the Barbie movie coming out.
Right, that was part of the whole 40-ish, the 40 leaks
Because
that came out at the same
I
time.
agree with Amberlia. I swear I saw something.
Yeah, during
But at
the
the
40s.
same time, I'm thinking again, it's really rare because Barbie's owned by Mattel, and usually toy companies they will do collaborations, but the reason why they don't do it a lot of times because they can't agree on who will make whatever money. You know what I mean?
Right.
But did anybody else hear anything about that?
Yeah, during the 40 leaks when they had that giant leak, remember we had the 5,000 leaks about everything? Yeah, Barbie was part of that. And I would think it'd be associated with the new Barbie movie that came out or is coming out or what have you.
I saw it on Reddit is where I saw
Yeah.
it. But the thing was, and people were commenting on this, when they posted the picture, they didn't post like the person who posted it. So we don't know where it came from. So that's what made it kind of suspicious.
Right.
Interesting.
Speculation.
Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, Chef, and good morning, Axel. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you. Yeah. So yes, and also I noticed somebody just wrote about liking the stream. Yes, please like the stream. It helps out.
Exactly. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Good Morning Brick World action.
So yeah, that's of course, we've heard stuff maybe about the swamp spader. We're not sure what's going on yet with the Bat Cave.
Right. I guess it's confirmed that what is it? The Death Star's not real, and that Batmobile based on Tim Burton's or whatever, that's not real either.
Yeah, as far as I know. So yeah, and then of course we're kind of still waiting to see anxiously about whatever the May the 4th promos and stuff might be. So
right,
especially the main May the 4th promo. Wonder if it's gonna be like last year. You're gonna get you a minifig and a set.
Another Aunt Beru, another vague figure.
Right.
But it fills out the character. Fills out the list. So there's that too. So
all right.
So what were you gonna say, Jay?
There is more news.
All right.
Oh.
Hilarious.
I know.
Okay, so we have some images from the upcoming Ninjago United season.
Ooh, the new show.
Yeah. These came out like a week ago, but we weren't sure if they were real yet. But one of the writers confirmed that they're real. So we have this, which is it's either food or it's some sort of valuable artifact.
Okay.
And then next we have I'm guessing some sort of subway line. Or some sort of futuristic-y transport thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like going to be like Neo Tokyo or some kind of a thing.
There's been a lot of rumors about like time travel in this season, so
that
could be that.
Okay.
Here is probably the best shot. This really futuristic version of Ninjago here.
Yeah. What is on the mountaintop over there?
Can't really see yet. That looks like some sort of blade.
Wow, maybe a new temple.
It's hard to tell. And then over here we have a poster. Got
of the new mechs that are coming.
Yeah, there's probably some mech deal in this. Good mechs. And then we also had a figure leak this week.
Oh, that's Lloyd, right?
Yeah, that's Lloyd. So he's got a visor here. And
no arm printing though. No arm printing.
No, Ninjago very rarely does arm printing.
Really? Wow.
And that he's got a frowny face on the back and this cool little
dragon-y thing. Yeah, that's kind of
interesting figure. I'm excited.
I like that one. I just like the mask. That's great.
Yeah, and that's it for the Ninjago segment.
Wow.
Nice.
Excellent. And that's another one of the leaks too that we're waiting to get some kind of league picture, some official statements for.
When it starts.
Yeah. Supposedly there should be news fairly soon about the show. So hopefully we'll see that soon.
And so with the next wave that comes out, because Ninjago seems to have a summer wave. So you think the new summer wave would be based on the new show, or is it going to be like
the new summer wave will be based on the new show. It'll come out in June for the rest of the world and then come out in August for North America.
Okay. When is that plant? When is the plant going to be finished in Georgia? When is that done? When is the Lego plant finished?
That's in Richmond.
Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia.
When is that going to be done?
I don't think it's even been started.
Oh, they haven't even done the shovel in the ground ceremony yet. Dang.
I'll look into it. Because again, it's pretty close to me. So
I'll do a tour.
But I don't think it's. Yeah, I think that maybe they acquired land. Maybe they're doing architectural type design stuff or whatever. But I could be wrong, man. Maybe it's sitting down there built and. The grand opening's like next week. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's up, Sidious?
Hey.
Yeah, rock on. Chef says it's in Chester, and they have started. Yes, so Chef does go closer to that area than I do. Well, how about that? Look at that. We got some insider scoops. Chef, if you hear anything about like grand opening, you know, or blah blah blah, let me know, man, because I'm gonna try and swoop in and get some type of swag.
Yeah, grand opening swag, or at least get a tour or whatever too. Be like, let's check this place out.
They let you do that, like
they might
sometimes. Like
I know if you're at certain events, you know, and usually it's not even planned. It's just like completely random. When I did some research on my minifig video I did a while back, and I kind of knew this, but I didn't know for sure, is like there's actually very limited, all kinds of different minifigs and interesting stuff, man, that goes out through corporate, you know what I mean, that nobody even ever sees. And I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, they could make something too for that day too. Be like, here it is, we made some stuff just for the day.
Right. And then this is a true story. I saw this in an interview with Pedro Pascal or whatever, where he actually swiped that Mandalorian fig.
I saw that. Yeah, he was like, "That's me. That's mine."
I can't remember if he actually gave it back or not. I think he did because it was almost like a prototype or something. Like he had to give it back or something. I can't remember, but he did take it.
Oh yeah, no, he had to actually.
Anyways, do you want to do your segment, Amberlia? You want to jump into yours, or you want to go to something else?
Sure.
All right.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea.
I think I was gonna say, don't you have an intro too? It's like everybody has an intro. It's a lot nicer than mine. I know that.
Well, yours is a rant.
I know. I'm just kidding.
All right, so let's see if I can get this thing to work. I'm going to be sharing a video.
All right.
Hey, it's Big Nate. I'm at Brick World. Tell him Brick Hive. Happy birthday, buddy.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag, Brandon. Alles Gute. Hab einen super schönen Tag. Thank you very much for many, many hours of fun, joy, laughter. You are the best, the kindest, funniest guy that I can think of. Have a wonderful birthday. All the best from all of Germany and me, Lady McRick. Be good and thank you for many years and many more years to come. Thank you. Be good. Bye.
Hey Brandon, I just wanted to stop by for a moment to wish you a very happy birthday for this week, and I hope it's full of Lego love and good times. Now, talking of good times, I'll see you soon for another awesome transatlantic Lego live stream. Take care, mate, and have a fabulous day.
Happiest of birthdays, Hive. Genuinely grateful for you, my friend.
Happy birthday to my great friend Brick Hive. I want to say Brick Hive is one of the reasons I'm still in the Lego space till this day. Hive was one of the few people that after I got canceled and no one wanted to affiliate with me with how they would look, Hive said, screw it, BFAB, you're my friend. I'm still going to chat to you. I'm still going to invite you to their streams. And he was the only one that did that. So I want to thank Brick Hive for being a great friend. And when I was in the darkest place in my life, was a good friend to me. Hive, your family, I care about you, bro. I only want success for you. You're amazing. And stop getting old. Thanks.
What's up, Hive? I just wanted to wish you an awesome happy birthday. Hope you had an amazing celebration. And keep embracing that silver gray beard of yours.
Hey, Brick Hive. I heard through the grapevine that it is your birthday. So, my friend, happy birthday to you. Wishing you another year of happiness, fun, and of course, Lego. Hope you have a great year. Can't wait to see what the year brings you. And happy birthday.
What's up, Hive? It's Max or West Coast Bricks, and happy birthday. Hope you got all the Lego sets you asked for your birthday. Kind of sounds like a kid. But I guess we're all kind of kids when we collect plastic toys and yell at each other for being boxes or bags and all the other debates and controversies. But anyways, happy birthday. Hope you have a great day, and shout out Good Morning Brick World.
Happy birthday, Brick Hive. I hope you had a fantastic day, my friend. You definitely deserve it. And I hope you enjoyed that Grogu cake I heard you had.
Happy birthday, Hive, from me and Grogu to you. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, man, happy birthday, Hive. I'll never forget all of the great memories we've created through various different streams, all the laughs and everything we've shared together. And I'm wishing you, from just me, a very happy birthday. I'll see you in Chicago.
Happy birthday, Hive. I hope you have had an amazing birthday, and I can't wait to see you in Chicago.
Hey Hive, happy birthday, brother. There are not a lot of words I can especially show you how much of an awesome person you are. No matter what's going on in your life, you smile or rant your way through it. I have much respect for you, brother. Thank you for being a part of my life. Peace.
Hey, everybody. I want to wish one of the happiest birthdays to Brick Hive. Hive, you're one of the most amazing, artistic, creative AFOLs that I know. Thank you for bringing me into your AFOL family. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your kindness. Hive, you are amazing. So I wish you a very, very happy birthday and many, many more.
Happy birthday, Hive. Hope you had a wonderful day. Can't wait to see you in Chicago.
Cheers, Hive. Hopefully you had a great week. Me, myself, and I just wanted to send some birthday wishes. Have a piece of cake for me if you can. And by the way, watch out for that creepy celebration bear. I hear he's been looking for you.
All right, we're supposed to be recording a birthday message for Hive, but I don't know why you're dressed like me. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Even though you hate Celebration Bear, I mean, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I mean, after all, you and Macro and BFAB, I mean, it's just, oh my God. Please, please, please just sing the song. Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey, and you act like one too, yeah. Happy birthday, Hive.
Okay.
Get that horrible screen off their face. I know. I was getting verklempt. I'm like that, man.
That really kind of threw me off. I didn't expect that. And yeah,
That was
a little emotional.
I didn't have time to record mine because I was up late doing all that stuff. But yeah, so happy birthday.
Yeah, and I said her mine at 6:30. So she was under pressure.
No, thank you so much, really, everybody. I love you all. Thank you. And really quickly, the reason why that means a lot to me is not just because of the obvious that you guys are sweet and caring to do that for me. But until I got with Mrs. Hive, I celebrate my birthday because, like I always say, birthdays are wonderful. But generally, I've never really gotten a lot of presents or anything like that, or it just hasn't really been like acknowledged in any kind of way, especially the way you guys did. So sorry for being a little emotional, but that really kind of took me off guard. I was not expecting that. So, no, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it very much.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thanks. All right. I saw Mr. Source out there. What's up, Ross? Good morning.
Hey.
Thank you for being here.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry. I'm more congested now.
All right, here, let's just play this.
Speaking of Good Morning Brick World, Hive, you might want to watch out for that creeper celebration bear.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. That bear scares me.
He's creepy because he looks creepy, and I say he looks like he got a mustache too, which makes me more creepier. And then the voice makes it even like 1,000 times. As creepy as Celebration Bear sounds, I sense the sincerity in Celebration Bear. You know what I mean? Like he's not trying to be creepy.
All right, Celebration Bear, they have spoken.
Oh.
I'm in the clip grab.
That'd be so funny.
I'm snorting.
Celebration. Dolphin. Happy birthday. Hamster. Yeah.
that voice was.
Oh my god.
That was my voice. That was my BFAP impersonation. That's what you get, Hive. You don't like Celebration Bear, you got Celebration Dolphin. Let's continue.
Yeah,
It's not
well,
over yet.
I didn't think anything could be worse than Celebration Bear, but prove me wrong. Oh my god. You guys, please don't. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Please don't blow it off.
What horrible things to have said here. So, yeah, happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday, dear Hamster. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Hope that was super creepy. Yeah, just for
Why
your
see you colored the
birthday.
mustache?
Yeah.
Good to go.
What's up, Macro?
Well,
there you go. Super creepy Celebration Bear. Let us know in the chat if Celebration Bear should go and be replaced by Celebration Dolphin. Yeah. And if you like those kind of shenanigans, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the Brick Hive for more crazy Brick World action. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
well, I don't even know what to say. I'm pulled in so many different directions. Thank you, Doc. I mean, and we should have led with that and then ended with Amberlia's video because I was all like touched and I was crying. I was moved, and then now I'm gonna have nightmares. And yes, why did he color his mustache?
He wanted to make sure you saw his mustache. He's like, I have a mustache now. Hive says, I have a mustache. I've got a mustache. Here's a mustache. There you go.
All right. Well,
you and Macro and Fab.
Everybody, we do this for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. Fab Lonnie's Bricks, good morning to you. Sorry, I'm trying to get my head back on straight here. I feel like there's somebody else out there. Nails! What's up, Nails? How you doing? Okay.
We said hi to
all
Brick
right.
Adjuster, right?
Oh.
Brick Adjuster!
Well, look, we're going to have our first official complaint submitted to HR.
Why is that?
You,
Why is that?
You know the Instagram handle. Go ahead, Richie.
Yeah, and the BFAB snort.
I captured that.
Yes.
Immediately. That's why I wasn't talking to that one part of the shenanigans. I'm like, I capture it now. Gotta capture it now.
Well, let me warn everybody. I will give everybody a fair warning, especially if you're new to the community. If you tell Doc, or Con for that matter, that you don't want him to do something, or something, guess what he's going to do?
I'm going to do it.
Even more of it.
Yeah.
And he's done it to all of us, believe me. Oh, look, Two almost says, keep the bear. It's funny.
All right.
I mean, he's funny. Like
the Celebration Bear. Yeah, he's not creepy. See, I told you. See, just like
I'm
that's
Team
like a-
Celebration Bear.
Yeah.
I'm Team.
I'm definitely
Celebration-
not Team Celebration Dolphin. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
Holy
no.
cow.
Please no. Please don't ever do that again.
That was difficult.
Oh,
you
no.
don't know. You don't know the number of times I had to do that in order to be able to understand the words I was saying. It was just like, this is not working.
By the way, Countra, I submitted your birthday a little too late, Celebration Bear, so that will be highlighted.
We'll see that next weekend.
Yeah. Well, I just need to catch my breath because I've gone through a roller coaster of emotions this morning, and it's exhausting. Bricklock says, "Under the Sea." Man, you're not talking about that new crab in the new Little Mermaid movie, are you? You guys seen that?
No, there's a new crab in the Little Mermaid movie. What?
You know, what's his name?
Sebastian.
Yeah. And the new Little Mermaid movie, the remake they're doing. They've shown Sebastian.
Oh, I haven't seen anything. I don't.
Gonna be live action.
I don't like I have an issue with the Little Mermaids, so I stay away from them.
Okay. Hey, it's understandable. Let's see here. King says, "Where's the meme photo, Amberlia? I'm about to." Oh, the meme. Where that meme photo?
So you saw the picture I posted in our group chat.
Yeah.
There has been a request to make that a super chat.
make that a super chat.
Was that you or Dok that?
I replied.
I wasn't
with my
paying
own
attention.
picture.
You talk about like the Mandalorian one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome because I screenshotted it because I was like, oh, we're gonna bring that back up again sometime because that is perfect. It was perfect. It was like you. It was King Oldorf. It was like...
and Grogu.
Right. Yeah. There's more will come. More will come. Isn't the Little Mermaid Namor the Submariner's kid? No. That's actually Namora.
Rita, or is this
something like that? Yeah. I remember her. Ivan says, "I say keep Celebration Bear. Don't get rid of him, especially for the donation slap." Ooh. Celebration Bear is your creepy, socially inept friend that embarrasses you. Like you're like, all right, yeah, moving on. Let's go. City says the Disney artist did hide a few gems in the Little Mermaid. Yes, I remember the castle. All right, so I am going to get these invites ready. And let's check on the poll. So I did put a poll up.
Everybody said.
Yeah, so the poll was, do you find these polls annoying? And I had to make sure, as mentioned at TitaniumJay, that wording is everything. Because at first I was going to find, do you find polls annoying? But I was like, whoa, that's not general enough. Then I was like, do you want to find this poll annoying? And I was like, wait, not this particular poll, just the polls that I do. And the reason I was asking is because, look, on the computer, it's one thing. But when you're on your phone, it pops up. And you have to close it out or do something, you know what I mean, to make it go away.
Right.
So if you're on your phone, I understand it can be a little annoying, and we don't have to do them every time because generally Amberlia does a bunch of different polls and questions and stuff like that. Did you have any?
Yeah, Instagram questions.
So I do. It's just I do not have the presentation together.
Oh,
so
okay.
I can verbally give the answers.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I think in just a second, you should go ahead and do that while I'm sending out the invites. Good morning, Steve. How are you doing?
Steve Weiser, good morning.
Yes. I'm back from the power cut. What did I miss? I don't know exactly when you left, but you missed me crying on camera. You missed BFAB laughing and make funny noises, and a creepy new celebration dolphin.
Celebration dolphin.
All right. So, like I said, let me get this link together, and I will send these invites out. And I guess while I'm doing that, Amberlia can give us some, info on what you guys.
And people earn points for giveaways on the Instagram by answering the questions, though, right?
Yes. I haven't done the drawing for February yet, right. But I have it all set up and ready to go because I was trying to figure out a way to do it live on Instagram. But apparently there is a feature. They're going to allow you to use things like OBS and be able to live stream to Instagram. But our account and my personal account, neither one of them have it yet. We don't have that feature. So I'm just going to have to do it offline and just post it. I was trying to do something more fun, but.
Okay. Well, we can always do it here too,
That's true.
And then post a clip or something,
That's true. Okay, so I actually posted quite a few questions here.
All right.
And the first one was if you have ever built a Rebrickable MOCS. And so 64% said yes.
Oh, wow.
9% said no, but they are planning to. 23% said no. And 5% answered, what is Rebrickable?
Ha! Okay. That was me at the team meeting. Yeah.
And then as far as the responses, because the other question I asked was, if you have built one, how was your experience with building a Rebrickable?
Okay.
And so for that, I'm just going to read some of these responses. I will be posting on Instagram everybody's response.
Okay.
we've got someone who said it was all right. Fun and interesting way to learn different techniques of building and to diversify collection. Okay. One model had very confusing instructions, and the other was an excellent set with and instructions. It was okay, though I changed a few things to tailor it more to my needs. One person had great. Another one was mixed, as some good, but only came across one bad one, which was just blank instructions. That's terrible.
Wow. Okay.
I've had both good and bad. Positive, I've purchased great instructions from very talented folks, hope to share my own. And then a very good experience. I definitely recommend Rebrickable if you haven't tried it yet. And then another question that I had asked was if you've ever posted your mock on Rebrickable.
Okay.
And 10% said yes, 76% no, and 14% with not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
And so if you have posted your mock, did you post it for free or for a price? And so I started with more than $10, 20% said yes. Between $5 and $10, and 20% said yes to that one. Less than $5 was 40%, and free was 20%. And then, have you ever bought sets or pieces specifically to build a Rebrickable mock? And 53% said yes, 40% said no, and 7% said they need to. So they probably got a Rebrickable they need to get some stuff from. And then, which I will be sharing on Instagram later, I asked people to share their favorite Rebrickable, whether it's something that they've built or one that they want to build, one that they're interested in.
Interesting. Well, yeah, Rebrickable and I don't even know if there's another site similar to it, like, you know. But anyways, we have a guest. Our first guest has arrived, and it is the wonderful Amberlia Builds, also known as Ruth.
Hello. Happy birthday, Hive.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
Dok. Hey, TJ. Hey, Amberlia. I can't believe that you've been awake for as long as what you have.
I know.
Yep.
She's a machine, I'm telling you.
I know.
I will be napping right after this, so.
Good. That's like a plan.
Ruth, I've started another collection for you. Well, of course, I don't have it handy on me, but look, it wasn't just like a mini doll. It was, damn, I can't remember what the set was because I kept the dolphin, but there was like a little pig that came with it or something, some weird little pig.
Yeah, I'll go with a weird pig.
Oh, was that the Moana with Pua?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. Send me Pua. Oh, my gosh. Pua is so adorable.
But there was another one, too. I got a couple of more, you know. But, yeah, I just want to let you know there's going to be more coming. We have another guest. What is going on? Hey! Like, where's your mom?
Hey, I don't know where she is.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you? Happy belated birthday. Did I miss it?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, you didn't miss it because you just said happy birthday, so you're good. Yeah, but it was Thursday, but yeah. I still can't get over and that's why we have the celebration bear, you know what I mean? That's why we do that, because your birthday is important. You know, we always want to say happy birthday, and not just your birthday, like just we do celebrations in general. But where's another guest? Lady McBrick. What's up, Nicole? How are you?
Happy birthday.
Thank you, and thank you also for the video message and everything too. Same thing with Ruth. I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet, and of course, Amberlia, the quarterback of doing these things. I still can't get over. Look, you guys, if you're not subscribed to Amberlia, please go subscribe to her. I don't say that just because she's nice, but she is. She's nice and she's awesome. I don't know, just so many nice things. Also, I see Mapping the Miles. What's happening? They're also saying hello to you, Mo. Did she freeze up? I think she got frozen.
Oh, yeah.
City says I was jealous of ice cream cake on the birthday Hive. Ooh, that was some good cake too. The one time of the year Mrs. Hive lets me have like sugar. Sugar. So yes, I hope all of you ladies are doing well. Like I said earlier, it's International Women's Month, and we wanted to highlight. Oh, and yes, and Ruth is from Australia, so I guess that's technically we have 2 international women.
I added that to my little thing, an international woman.
Oh yeah, there you go. So we wanted to highlight some female creators out there, and we will be having another handful of female creators on next Sunday as well. Yeah, it looks like Mo's having some internet issues, so hopefully she can get that worked out. So yeah, that's why we are having some female guests on, in case anybody was wondering about specifically what was going on. So, but yeah, the theme is Rebrickable. So, I guess before we get too much into it, as far as the talking aspects go, I'm going to go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see it for those that maybe have not seen it before. And obviously, what it is it's going to be a place that. All right, I'll use my example first. So I bought 2 of the Creator 3-in-1 noodle shops because I had heard about a Rebrickable design to build that into a bigger, like a modular. So here's Rebrickable, the website. Obviously, it says reuse your old bricks, Lego bricks to find and build new creations. Explore thousands of fan design creations, which we'll check out a few. Obviously, it's too big to just do everything. But so you can sell your custom Lego designs. Now, this is where we can start getting into more interesting parts of it. And I highly, highly suggest if you are a mock builder, especially if you're good at it, you've been practicing, and people want your design. I highly suggest you sell your work. I think it helps you not only make money, but maybe, I don't know the laws, but maybe it can help you trademark or copyright your stuff, since technically it is going through somewhere. It's just a really good idea. So like here it says there's 9,000 creators, 88,000 creations, pushing 800,000 builders. And, look, I have this and a bunch of these. I can build this. So, like I said, and you can log in, you can make your own website. They have like news about stuff. I saw this. I was like, wow, that looks really
Are you in your bed?
What?
So can you search by set number? So like I can type in the sets that I have and then find a Rebrickable.
I don't know for sure.
Well,
but
so you can.
see Lego.
I've done this before.
Okay. All right, yeah, because the Lego MOCS set. So yeah, I'm sure you could do that.
Yeah, basically when it shows that, because it does have the sets listed, it does also show like a place where there's like a tab that has MOCS that include that set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, look at this. This is wonderful. Look, for $10 you can buy the instructions. Okay, which in my opinion, it's fair. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Let's look and see where the part is.
And to answer Stud Sidious, he asked, can you put fully custom builds on there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are MOCS. I mean, a lot of people will do them based on sets because it obviously for selling purposes. If somebody already has a particular set, or if you basically tell them, hey, you just need 2 of these to do that, that's more, I suppose, consumer friendly in that that's easy to do versus here's a fully custom mock that you've got to put like a whole list together and like go to Bricklink or what have you and try to get all of those parts.
Right. I was trying to find where the part or the piece count was. Did I pass it? Oh, 2060. All right. God, that looks kind of small for 2060, but I guess it's because it looks pretty dense, pretty girthy. Like it's not a light set. I like how they wrote book on there too. So, clearly we wanted to talk about different aspects of this, and everything from the designs to the builders. And I think it's really important because you can only do so much with one set. You know what I mean? So if you're able to combine sets, so the thing that attracted me to this, the biggest thing was modulars. So like, you know, like look at this one right here. You know, I had that set.
Hey, that's a toy shop that they
Right.
modify.
So this is basically 1,500 parts. I would imagine it's 2. Here's my modification. Design 3 sets. All right, so 3 of them. So you buy 3 of these sets and you can build this thing.
Yeah.
And look,
Also,
and his
there's
oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to mention also there's an interesting feature. If you keep your inventory of like the sets that you have and all the parts, you can actually do a mock search based on your inventory and what you have almost enough to complete. And you can put things in like ignore color or things like that. And it'll tell you like, oh, you have 97% of the blocks needed to complete this mock.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I've oh, hey, Brick Babe.
Hey.
Yeah, I just, like I said, the thing that pulled me to it was modulars because, you know, if you, especially you got a city, you know, and you want some modulars, you know, that's just the perfect place to build them. But clearly, if you're into cars, spaceship designs, there's a lot of Star Wars stuff in there. Oh, look, wait. Yes,
This is a Rebrickable.
Yes, that's another one because I've got the Sesame Street.
It's
and
a Rebrickable.
you can make it a modular. That's great, and that's an even different one than I've seen. Because the one I saw, oh, okay. Because I was gonna say the one I saw was like just basically the modular building. But see, that's what I'm talking about.
I put hoopers on the side.
And I see you put it on Mill's plate as well.
My cats tear up everything. The city manager tears up.
Right. The kitty cats, man. I'll tell you what. But that's what I'm talking about. So there's so many different avenues to Rebrickable. That's why I wanted to highlight it this week because, again, I've got 3 Creator 1 noodle shops that I'm going to make a modular out of. She and I also have the Sesame Street set that you don't want. If you want to put it in your city and make it modularized, you can't do it with the way Lego did it. So I feel like A, you're still getting to play with Lego, you know. B, you're getting to utilize sets in different ways that you really would like to, that are awesome. And C, you are supporting a designer, you know, in our world that could maybe use the help, you know what I mean, or the support. And I really like that because we get something out of it, you know what I mean. All right, so we'll get to Amberlia and TJ because we know they've got some builds. We know that Brick Babe, obviously, she did the Sesame Street one. Nicole, Ruth, Mo, have you guys done anything with Rebrickable at all?
I bought one instructions for Grogu. Before Grogu was released officially from Lego, there was a build just by buying one Yoda, the buildable figure. You were able to build Grogu. And it was quite a nice build. It fell apart easily, so it was more a mock than a Lego set, but it was still fun.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm mostly sorry. My connection sound keep going. It's okay, Mo. When you're ready, you just talk away. You know, whenever you get it on there. Yeah. So you did build Grogu before it was actually official, which is interesting. That's really cool. But we all knew Grogu was going to be official set eventually back when this stuff was hot. MSRS, what's up? Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Hey,
and thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. I also can't wait to meet you and Ross. You know, I have like a stupid man crush on your husband. Like a bromance.
Half the community does. Half the community
I know, because he's so wonderful. But yes, thank you so much, Em, and I can't wait to meet you both. What about you, Ruth? Have you had any experience with
I've got 2 Rebrickable instructions. So I got the when the Muppets came out, they did the Muppet
Henson figures.
band.
Henson figures, Ruth. They're called Henson figures.
when the action figures came out,
You're not allowed to use the M word. I mean, come on now. Come on now.
Based on the P word.
Right.
Different P word, Doc.
Right.
Oh no.
When those action figures came out, they had like the little Rebrickable set that had like the little curtains and the balconies and everything. So I have got that one. I haven't trawled through the parts list to see what I have and haven't got because I'm trying to finish off some of my other MOCs. And then the other set of instructions that I do have was when the Lego Friends 10-year anniversary treehouse came out at the beginning of the year. Last year, I've lost sense of time and space. But when that set came out, there was a fantastic Rebrickable instructions where you didn't actually need to get any new parts, and it was like this beautiful, like modular townhouse set that was sort of like a beehive honey shop, which is super.
Hey, okay, so I don't want to interrupt you, but I did want to say that yes, as far as Friends stuffs go, there's amazing Friends builds, and I just found the one you were talking about. While you were just saying that, I typed it in and found it. So let me see. Where's
no, not that one.
Right here, right?
No,
is that the same one?
No, it's a different one. Yeah, the one that I've got is different. Yeah.
Wow. See, that's amazing. So that's a totally different one from the treehouse. That's different than hers.
Yeah. But there's there's so many cool things I think on Rebrickable, and it's definitely one of those rabbit holes that I think that you could completely fall down.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and the great other thing too is with a lot of this stuff, obviously you can see the inventory list for these sets, just for the actual sets as well. You know what I mean? Which is really neat. I didn't even realize some of these pieces were in here. But look at so look, here's other, and then they got on the side here wow, that micro one looks pretty cool too. This family house, what the heck? The
How do you even make the instructions though?
Wow. Dude, look at this, man.
A lot of it is designed in Studio, and you can actually format out the instructions.
Oh.
Wow. Dude, this is a great building.
That's like super modern.
I know. I gotta get out of here, man.
Just a rabbit hole. Quiet. We're just looking at the screen. Like how much of an awesome channel is that? Just peering over your shoulder there, Hive.
Quarter 66. What's up, Will? How you doing?
Hey, Will.
And who else? I thought I saw somebody else out there, but
did you say hi to Ivan?
I think I said hi to Ivan, but Ivan says I have downloaded a mock PDF of the Lego Technic bucket wheel excavator C model, which is a harvester combined. Going to build it soon. Nice. Yeah. The only PDF instruction. What is that?
I think that's another show and tell.
No, it's not. No, Hive. Oh, I'm gonna get you, Hive. So since you did this to me, Hive, before Hive put me on blast, this was a work in progress that I was going to work on during this show. I have never done cyberpunk before, so any suggestions, anything is welcome. I don't know
that
what
looks
I'm
really
doing.
great.
I'm just kind of playing with it.
Nice.
Well, I will say this: the color scheme you got going on works perfectly.
I need more colors.
Well, you have colors, but it seems like they still match the tone of like the purple, almost like a darker, like a lighter, darker tone. You know what I mean, with the purples and things. I love the stars you got down there. Man, look at you doing the cyberpunk thing.
No, this is for Charm City Lugs. So if you want to see the finished version, it's going to be at Fredericksburg, Brick Fair, Fredericksburg next week.
Oh, okay.
So, but I need so much help, y'all. So anybody in the chat, if you don't mind, if we can turn this into like help Lene with her cyberpunk build. Yeah, any suggestions? Because I'm getting rid of this thing up here. It's just a mess right now. But thanks.
No, that's awesome though.
Look who's joining me.
Oh, perfect.
I completely agree
there you go.
I agree with Stud and Hive. The color palette is looking really nice. Whenever I think of cyberpunk, I always think of like the dark purple, black, dark gray, and then all the neons. So like
Okay.
the lime green looks really neon in that color palette. The orange looks awesome.
Yeah,
the
'cause-
greens and the blues look really beautiful in there
and the
too.
green
And
windows-
for some
green
reason,
windows.
whenever I think of Cyberpunk, I always think that it's raining.
Well, it's got
Blade Runner.
almost
Blade
got a-
Runner.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Blade Runner, but it's because it's almost got like a neon kind of look to it. And I agree with Sidious. Don't go too crazy with colors because you've done something that's difficult to do, where you've got colors in there, but like I said, it's still overall like almost like a darker theme. You know what I mean, with the purples and you know what I mean. I think that's what gives it that neon look too, because those brighter colors like contrast against the darker
They
colors.
offset really nicely. Hey Mo.
I'm horrible at putting colors together, but I'm really good at recognizing them when I see them.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Sidious is the most brutal mock judge. Sidious, share your feedback.
Right, but Sidious can mock, so you know.
Sidious can mock, yeah. And Sidious, the great thing about Sidious mocks is like, and there's all kinds of different mocks. Clearly, you know what I mean. You could do really grand mocks, you know what I mean, that are not easy because of the scale. The stuff Sidious does, with the exception of some like maybe some buildings here and there, but he does pretty tight, like detailed mocks, almost like that one. I think he might be from Japan. He builds like little mocks that are insanely detailed.
Hachiroku.
Yes. Every time he puts out a mock, I'm just, because you look at it and you're like, oh, that doesn't look like it'd be that hard to build. But when you really start looking at it, you're like, oh, you put details in areas that make it so interesting to look at. And then comes up with certain designs, especially I saw one where he did like, who's the crocodile guy, the DC villain?
Killer Croc?
Killer Croc, yeah. And he was like swimming underwater, but he did the water in like a sewer. So it had like the facade of the top, but I guess with the light going through it, and it made like it look green underneath. It was amazing looking. I almost want to look it up and show it to you guys, but you know. Anyways, what is this you just sent here? Ooh, yes. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show that, Amberlia. That looks really good. So Amberlia just sent me a link to another Rebrickable. But yeah, check this one out. This is amazing. Look at this.
Yeah, this is the bookshop, right? The bookshop modular.
Yeah. That is great. So imagine and see, okay, here's another good thing is, and it's very practical because if you've got a city layout, maybe you need a corner building, you know?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Or you didn't like the bookshop, and you're like, I remodularized it.
Yeah, but I love that looks so great. That looks so great. I mean, look, I got the leaves up there. I love this thing up here at the top. I don't know what this shop is right here, but I love it. A lot of these really give me, you know, and Brickbay, you know, give me your opinion. A lot of these give me Baltimore vibes too. You know, where
yes,
you know, because I've always been interested in architecture. I think it's why I like the modular so much. And the one thing I love about Baltimore, almost any part of Baltimore, is I love the way the buildings are. I love, you know, what
in any part of Baltimore, the dilapidated part.
Well, I mean, look, there are definitely some buildings that are crumbling, don't look great. As a matter of fact, you know, at work all the time, I'm wondering about a lot of the ones that, you know, that the roofs are caved in, you know, downtown, like on the ones that are stacked next to you. I'm like, what are they doing with these things? You know, like they really need to do something for the city, man, and help revitalize these buildings somehow. You know what I mean? There's got to be some program that could be worked out or something. You know, you start creating some businesses again. You know what I mean? Like, but even taking away the ones that have the structural damage. But I mean, I love the way the homes, a lot of them are, and I've been on a lot of them too, you know, just from working, and it's always interesting the way a lot of them have spiral staircases inside or whatever the case may be. And then a lot of the architecture in general. But I love the way, like you were just showing that, you know, that corner building, how you've got this store almost like it's part of the same building, you know what I mean? But it's separated. Just a lot of character. You see that in DC too. You know,
Not as much as Baltimore. DC, you lost it. DC with the gentrification, you lost it. So now everything is very modern, you know, and with,
you know, you went through the Marion Barry era where like you had a lot of public housing and everything, you know, really got run down and torn down for a while. But then, you know, the new era came and everything's modernized. But like you said, Baltimore is very unique because the buildings have so much character. Like
another thing too is like and another thing, looking at my vlogs, that's why I highlight all the artwork, you know, on the buildings and stuff, because Baltimore and I love it. We embrace artwork and the stuff that I would assume most of the kids, you know what I mean, or college kids, high school or whatever, the murals that they've done and all that, and even like the graffiti, you know, the more I think beautiful graffiti, not just the scribbles, you know what I mean, but like
the tags.
Yeah. But like Baltimore is just, I think that's why, I don't know if that's why we're called Charm City, honestly. I don't know the history behind that, but our city is very colorful when it comes to art, and I love it.
I was about to say, you know, I'm in Charm City Lug. So Charm City had a contest about like building Baltimore last year at Brick Fair, who could build like some type of infrastructure from Baltimore.
If I had tons of money just to blow, you know what I mean, and didn't have to work 40 some hours a week, I would love to build at least sort of a representation of Baltimore City. You know what I mean? Like modulars and stuff like that. I mean, it'd be hard to get it like, you know, to a T because of scale and everything. But Solo, what's up, man? Solo, the Brit builder out there.
Hey.
So yeah, like I said, clearly Rebrickable is definitely something that is wonderful for many different reasons, and it looks like most of us have dabbled in it. So speaking of which, let's highlight Jay and Amberlia for a second. So I see Jay has got his mech up there.
Oh my gosh!
And so this is a Rebrickable design, correct?
Yeah, this is an alternate build of the Golden Ultra Dragon.
Wow.
From Ninjago from last year.
That is
That
spectacular.
is very golden. Look at that. That looks good. I love that on the, you know what that reminds me of, Jay? That reminds me of what are the discs called?
Identity discs?
Yes.
From Tron, yeah.
Yes.
They're very Gundam looking though.
Yeah, it does have a Gundam feel to it.
It's got posability in the knees, which is what's important.
I would say, look, now I don't think it looks as flashy as a lot of normal Ninjago mechs, but it definitely looks a lot more solid, man.
How much were the instructions, or were they free?
The instructions I think were $7 for this.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Very
like
nice.
it. I love
have
that
some,
back, dude.
I have some more. These are all Star Wars related. This is a droideka that was designed by a friend of mine, Grinding Bricks.
So what was it before?
Those look about
You
perfect,
rebricked
too.
This was just a complete mock,
mock
of
kind of
his.
thing. Okay.
And his instructions were free. Yeah, this one's really nice.
Yeah, it's a really good design.
And then I have AAT.
Oh.
This is a mod of that set from 2020.
Yeah, that definitely looks more solid.
Yeah, the
And
cannon.
I love it.
isn't-
It looks a lot more closed in too.
Yeah, cannon isn't as long. The cannon doesn't go like all the way out to here.
And I love
So
the
only a little bit too long.
So look, the guns on the side that stick out on each side.
They look
on
more
like
solid.
more of the middle part. I love the design for the barrel of that they're connected to. I don't know if barrel's the right word, but the arm that they're connected to. I think that's a lot more of a streamlined, smooth design.
Yeah, and it opens up so you can put people in it.
Right on.
Oh.
And then the other one I have here, this is by Two Bricks Official, as is this one mostly.
Ooh.
Yeah, these side cannons, these were my own design, but beyond that, this was a Two Bricks.
So
Official
I
mod.
have two of those sets that I never built. I just got them for the figs. Is that two of them put together?
No, this is just one plus some extra pieces.
Oh,
yeah. So you
that
got
looks good.
I say because it looks different than the
It looks
original.
really good, actually.
yeah, and it's got room. Here's the back. You put it. It's a bit tight. You have to pull a couple pieces out to get a figure in there, but you can get a figure in there. And
Solo,
then-
what do you think, man? I know you're a big old Star Wars fan.
And then
The
you've got a
driver.
gun emplacement on the top, so the guy can be up here as well.
Yeah, no, man, that is so much better looking.
At some point, I need to make a post about these cannons that I modded, but Yeah, this was
And
actually
it opens in the front, right? So there's a driver.
well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just you can't actually put anything.
Oh, it's a storage space or something. Okay.
Yeah, so the driver is in here, and then the gunner goes on top of that.
On top. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, Rebrickable did you right.
Yeah. This was actually in my my clone army. I need to make more of these. I need to make. I have 5 Republic fighter tanks. I want to do 2 more of these mods so that I have 3.
Because those definitely would look good if, like, you were doing army building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Clone Army, check out Jay's video. It just went up.
Oh yeah,
recently.
everybody! Jay
Clone
put out a
Army.
video. And
Yes.
definitely go watch it. It's great, and he does a very good job with his narration and all that. I was like, dang, I need Jay to start narrating my videos. Sorry, I was looking at the comments there. So Amberlia, what did you do from Rebrickable?
So before I show that, one thing I did want to mention, because I did see some people in the comments who were like kind of interested in maybe thinking about putting their instructions on there. And this is something, so this isn't, just a Lego community thing. For example, during the pandemic, I got into knitting and crocheting, and there was a website that's very similar. It's like the same thing as Rebrickable in some ways, that is to like knitting and things like that, where you have a bunch of patterns and you can do a bunch of searches and people can sell their patterns and their designs. And just like in the social media posts, how some people had good experiences, some people had bad experiences. Obviously, anybody can put these things up. There's not necessarily like someone going through and making sure that all the instructions are complete and all that other stuff. And so a lot of times what people do, and what they actually told me to do when I was looking for patterns, was to not do the cheapest ones, to like look at the ones that people were actually charging like like maybe even $10 or something for, because those are the people that have put in the work. Those are the people that have, they understand the value of what they're providing and things like that. So my recommendation is that if, number one, when you're looking for things, don't just grab like the $3 or $2 one, check it to see, are there any comments on this? What was the build experience like? And if you're going to put stuff up there, like, don't be afraid to, to value it, make sure that you take a look at the work that you've done and everything that you've put in, because some people can throw stuff up and for example, the one that I built that I'm going to show, the instructions were not that great. Again, it wasn't like a super expensive, like, mock or anything instructions, but when people take the time and they put that in, take all of that into consideration and make sure that you price it at what it's worth. So that's just my thing to creators, make sure you price.
No, that's
for
good
the work
advice.
that you've done.
It's good advice. I would also add to that and say that if you have a bad experience, or you should definitely put on just nice constructive criticism as a comment, so they know, maybe they don't understand, so anyways, excellent. That's already looking wonderful.
So this is a alternate build of the Friends Surf Shop.
Wow.
Oops.
That is so cute.
Isn't it though?
I love it.
Yeah.
And look, again, I don't know if it's made like this or not, but I feel like it would go perfect in between 2 modular buildings, man.
Exactly.
Like maybe a shopping type. Whatever, close to the beach.
And one of the things that I wanted to speak about with my experience with building this is, especially because this was the first time I followed somebody else's instructions, it's a very different experience because, Lego spends a lot of time, when they put their instructions together, even though we can get frustrated by them, trying to put together like the best way to put these builds together. And, when you have people that are building their own, that they don't necessarily, like, first off, they don't necessarily have the resources and things like that to put that together. So it's a little bit of a different experience as you're going through. You might go, oh, well, actually now, like, for example, there was like on a part here, they wanted me to put this little piece under here after I had already attached all of this stuff here. Now, in the app, like building it in Studio, that might work, but I could not get this under the purple piece here.
Oh.
So I had to take part of it apart and put that piece in and put it together. So that was, you know, a little thing there.
It's a mock.
But also, what was really interesting though too was how, because they were constrained to just the pieces in this set, it was very interesting to see how they went about making up where like you don't have a rectangular plate. So they took like a circular plate that was in there and they joined like these together. So there was some really interesting build techniques there based on, again, the constraints of not just having like all the Legos available, but just what's in the set. So it was a really fun experience. I really enjoyed it. I built this a long time ago and I thought I was going to take it apart and I never have. I've just left it. I love it.
And I want to really state too that I would never be able to design instructions. I feel like my brain can't work like that. The closest I can do like in that kind of brain function is playing chess. And even then I can't plan like 7 moves ahead. I can do 3 or 4 moves ahead tops. You know what I mean? So I just feel like trying to design these things, I don't know how designers do it. I don't know if they build it and then go backwards. You know what I mean? Because I'm doing a mock currently right now. I've taken a break for a few weeks because I'm trying to calculate all these pieces I need and stuff. But I'm just like whipping it together on the fly, you know, like just winging it. There's no like, yeah, you got to have this many pieces, do it this way first. I'm just like, oh, that didn't work. I got to take it back apart. So, but for people that are organized, you know, like I feel like if I did say, all right, buckle down, you could do it. I literally have to just like write each step.
Every
down.
step.
Yeah, every single step, which could be very time consuming if you have a big mock.
Well, but even if you were able to really document it and put everything in place and put it in the app and the instructions, you by default would do it based on your mindset. So I guess what Lego does, and in order to really make it perfect, what you would have to do is pass it on to 2, 3, 5, 6 other people. Let them build the same thing. Then come back with adjustments of, okay, it works for you, but not for me.
I would imagine even more so, even kind of tightening it down more and more, you know, what was that, Amberlia?
Oh, sorry. I was going to mention that's actually with crocheting and knitting. It's the same way. What'll happen is there are people who will ask for testers and they'll pass the pattern on and they'll specifically ask for people who are experts, people who are like just beginning, and they'll have them try to follow the instructions and see how, like, maybe the expert didn't have a problem, but the person who's newer was like, I didn't understand these instructions. And they'll get feedback that way and they'll keep iterating on it. And then when they've got like enough people who feel comfortable, then they'll put it out. So that's exactly what they do.
And then, you know, I kind of wish Moto was here right now because, you know, I would love to ask him if he's thought about or done instructions for a lot of his stuff. Because if, you know, for anybody that knows Moto, you know, he designs amazing stuff with like generally with pieces that we don't even really think about using, you know what I mean? And he'll take like a really random odd piece and buy like 1,000 of them. And, you know, I highly suggest if you've never heard of Moto, look him up. He's like made a cat mask. He's made a wolf pet. He's made so many cool things out of these really crazy pieces and really wild designs. So he's like somebody I would love to know, like, have you ever done anything like that? How would you, because not just the pieces, but some of the way he designs stuff is so out of this world. It's not very typical. But yeah, I can't imagine, like I said, the scale of trying to do something like that. But then again, you know, maybe some people, you know, it's easy for them. You know, a lot of people, it reminds me a little bit of the Lego movie. Remember when Emmett finally was able to see the Lego pieces and how they put together? I imagine a lot of people, maybe it's not exactly like that, but they can see or know pieces so well, you know what I mean, that they know what would work with what, you know. And like Moto, for instance, you know, he's dived into all these random stuff that things click in his brain. Whereas mine is just like a blank chalkboard. I can't like picture any of that stuff. Now artwork, it's a little bit different, you know, but artwork is more fluid. It's not structured in like the number system like Lego is, you know, with math. Brickaroo says has instructions for his V8 interceptor. Wow. Yeah. Journal of the Scots, good morning, by the way. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I should be doing the BFAB. It's just how I was taught. I really need to start using digital. I don't know. I'd be interested to see with a lot of mock creators, the Jessies and the you know, the iceberg bricks and the, you know, the all those guys. You know, I mean, not just them guys, but like anybody that builds MOCs on a big scale. Like if they use the digital stuff, you know, I don't know. I feel like
that it's cheaper if you first do it digitally, then know exactly what to order, and then start building. Before you start building, run out of parts, need to buy more, not be able to foresee how much you need.
No, I think that probably the smart way to do it is to do it digitally like that first, because again, you're basically building it before you're building it and spending the money, right? I feel like a lot of people, it might be difficult. It's sort of like when I make videos, I really should be writing a very thorough script for my videos, but I don't. I like write bullet points and then just kind of wing it and edit really good. But other people like BFAB, you know, there's a lot of other people, man, they have to have a script, and it's because they need that structure. I really should have my structure, but
I'm the same as you though, Hive. If I have a script, then I sound too much like a robot. So I usually have dot points and then just talk, and then I usually edit half the footage away.
Right, and I think that's it, and it's, you know, it's like, of course it's different people and how they do things differently, because again, you know, me and you are similar like that, but other people, they can read a script but read it and don't sound like a robot. They sound like they're doing narration, and I don't know, but it does help. There's no doubt.
Different people,
right,
and I think it's interesting, like what Nicole was saying, and I think it's sort of come up in the chat as well a bit with Stud and BFAB, and a few people in the chat have been sort of saying, yeah, designing in digital makes more sense to start with, but then for me, most of my work is done on a computer. And so one of the reasons why I like building Lego is because it's a tangible thing in front of me. So it's that whole thing of, I do actually like to sit there and have something in front of me that I can turn around and touch and take apart and put back together again. And my mock building process is so ramshackled, like it's all over the place. And
I mean, you are really like that.
And it takes me forever. Like quite often, my mocks sit on my dining room table for months and months and months, and I turn them around, and then I'm like, I really just need to change that one plate there because it's annoying. Like that sort of thing. And I don't think it would be the same doing that on a screen as well. So again, I just sort of think like it also comes down to, if people are going to be posting stuff on Rebrickable, then it sounds like digital's the way to go to get those instructions. But you know, if the purpose of your Lego building is to have a bit of an escape and do some fun stuff, then
welcome. In case everybody didn't see, Brick Huntress just joined us. How are you, Kate?
I'm good. I've got my big Lego coffee.
And you are like a perfect person to really be in this conversation right now, because if anybody doesn't know, definitely you should check out Brick Huntress's work. So you are a mock designer on mainly, you're like the queen of mosaics, and the Bricklink one you just did recently is like stupid amazing. It's insane, because not only is it a really big one, and it's a really great design, but like you've got all these little Easter eggs and hidden things in it, and the way it's textured. I remember when I first saw it, I thought it was almost like a quilt or something. It looked almost like it was sewn or something like that. Yeah. Like when you look at it from kind of a distance. Have you had any experience with Rebrickable? I mean, because I just noticed, I'm you know, and please promote. You were selling some mock designs, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I make little like mosaic kits. That's kind of actually how I started before I even did Instagram. That's like what I did before. And so I have like 20 by 20 mosaic kits and then 32 by 32 mosaic kits. Mandalorian. I actually have one. Captain America, Grogu, that kind of stuff. So here's one of the smaller ones.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. And then you get all
So
of
they have the pieces in there too? I didn't even know that. I thought it was just like instructions.
Kate has a real bricker build going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can we buy those?
Comes with a base plate, instructions, pieces.
Yeah. If you get a second, can you possibly like send me the link or anything to that, so I can like put it in the comments and share it? Yeah, that's amazing stuff. By the way, I've seen mini bricks out there. Hello. Brick building biker, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I see Sean, a couple brickheads out there. Camo City Brick House, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, you guys are having some good comments. What's up, dude? Get some good comments out there about like designing digitally. Do you design stuff digitally, Kate? First,
sort of.
Well, because look, and I wanted to ask her specifically because again,
I'll use
Kate's done all kinds of MOCs, but again, the mosaics is a kind of a different ballpark thing.
This one. So Stranger Things behind me.
Oh yeah, the 3-dimensional one, right?
Yeah, and then my girl drownings right here too. So if I usually pop something into a digital program just to get the spatial, right? I want to make sure everything's spatially correct and the proportions are correct. Once I do kind of the black outline now, I typically just go after that. I don't look at the digital design as much. I just let my kind of eye bring me to where it's supposed to be. So I find it to be, so for the Raptor, for example, the Raptor was my first experience with Bricklink Studio design using the their mosaic maker. And I got and I told them this when I did the commission because it was kind of ironic because I was like, I really don't use your program. I'm just gonna be super transparent right now. And they were like, please do. And I was like, I don't use it all that much. And they're like, that's fine. But I got pretty frustrated because I tried to go through it, with that one just to get the experience. But I got about halfway through the Raptor's like body, about like right here, and I was like, F this, and like closed my computer and just like went after that. But yeah, it can be tedious. It can be really therapeutic for a lot of people though, to follow, a pattern and follow the instructions per se. But I find that I use it more for dimensionality and proportion more than anything.
Yeah, and I think that's
but it can be helpful for sure.
One thing I was going to mention is, when you talk about like the digital programs and just like, Kate was mentioning.
Awesome. I'm sorry.
It is that, oh, what?
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just said that mug was awesome.
Oh,
you had the big like clone trooper helmet mug. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, go on. I'm sorry. Go on.
Nice. No, I was going to say one of the things is that, like, especially if you're a person who just builds your MOCs, going into that software, it's a bit intimidating, because you now have to, it's a whole learning curve of learning how to use, Bricklink Studio. And it as a, engineer and developer, I'll be honest, the UI is not great. It's not the best. And so it's not intuitive in the slightest. And so you have this huge learning curve to go about trying to design things in there.
Yeah, I have a funny story about that. So Russell and Tanya, they go to all the conventions and they're usually the speakers for Bricklink. And last summer I met them at Bricks by the Bay and then Brick Rodeo. And they come up to me and they're like, tell us your experience with Bricklink Studio Designer. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, should I be brutally honest? Or should I, I was like internally going through that. And then no, they're like, no, seriously, like tell us, you know, your feedback. And I said, okay. And of course, in the nicest way possible. I said that. I said it's not super user friendly. There's some glitches to it. Like if you put in your dimensions, for example, like 32 by 32 as an example, like for your base plate size, if you put in anything over 100, it's not like a standard base plate size. So you have to factor it, like does its own numbers for you. And I'm just like, okay, well, someone who may not be experienced, right, using the program or experienced doing a mosaic may not realize that that's happening. And then when they're building it, it's going to be all off and stuff. So that's just one little quirk that I found within their program. But other than that, it creates some really beautiful designs depending on kind of the type of picture that you upload to. I think that has a lot to do with it also, the type of picture you upload. But,
right on.
Yeah, a very similar experience.
We have a donation from King Oldendorf. Thank you, King. Time to slap Doc. All right, so I'm assuming you want the Grow Great donation.
Let me cue up the super long one. Hang on.
No.
What are you doing here? Revenge is a dish best served cold. I'll get you, Grogu. Get you, Oldendorf. I mean, thanks, Oldendorf. Look at that, dang it.
Thank you, Oldendorf, for the donation. And the Doc slap was for you. Yeah, so Rebrickable is, like I said, it's a really great thing. As far as designing stuff goes, yeah, some people like to do, you know, the digital stuff. I was interested real quick. I saw Pink Wills that made an interesting comment because Pink Wills is also a really awesome mock builder. But I think I missed the comment. Oh, I cannot build digitally. Some people need to always mock up in studio first. Yeah, I imagine it's different for everybody. You know, like Ruth was saying, me and her are chaotic in building, even with scripting and all that stuff, where other people, they structure, you know what I mean? And then like, I would imagine, like Nicole said, you know, yes, I think that probably building stuff digitally for the most part is probably better and helpful because you have like that foundation laid out and then you can, you know, but other people, it's too much work.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that feels like I'm going to build it twice. I can't do that. But you know, it's different for everybody. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, I mean, and again, if you are a, you know, a mock builder, whether it's mosaics or, you know, sets or whatever, you know, you should definitely, you know, try and see. I don't know how difficult it is, again, to make instructions, but if it's something that you can try and work at, it might be worth it. Because this stuff is very popular. You know, not just from Rebrickable, but like my first instructions I bought actually wasn't from Rebrickable. It was from Brick Vault. And I feel shameful because I have not yet built it to this day. But a couple years ago, I bought the PDF file for the Winnebago from Spaceballs. I love that thing. I love that ship, you know. And I bought it, and it was actually at the time it looked like it was only about maybe $120 or so worth of parts to build. It wasn't anything insane. I just never built it. I don't even know where the file is now, so I'll probably just go on Rebrickable. However, I do really want to build the UCS Ghost. That would be
yes.
Yeah. Cydia says Boone has a good digital series going, but then he got hired and had to stop. Yeah, does anybody know, speaking of which, have we heard anything about any set that Boone might be designing or is going to design? We get Boone's first build, like Boone's first set. Boone's great, man. I tell you, he's a very positive influence in the community. Let's see what time we got. Oh yeah, we're getting pretty close. I guess let's go around the panel and talks about what we got promoting. So Mama Mo, the Mama Mo show, Brickmade. You guys, anything you want to promote? Shout out.
No, just I love Charm City Lug. I'm working on my cyberpunk build, so if you go there, I've dismantled it while we were talking, guys. So I wanted to make some changes. But check us out there. We always have Mom and Mo. We have a Mario challenge coming. Podcast. We're with the Shenanigans, so just follow us for Shenanigans. All AFOL Shenanigans.
There you go. Brick Conscious, what about you? You want to shout anything out, promote anything?
Sure. Our Let's Build series for the month of March is coming up next weekend. Let's Build a Pirate Adventure ends next Friday. If you want to throw anything pirate into the mix, just head to Instagram. You can do minifigs, sets, anything pirate. I know people are dressing up their sig figs. I know. I'm building the Barracuda Bay because I had never built it before. So you can do a set, you can do your own mock, habitat, whatever, and mosaic can be really anything you want. And then on Sunday next week, we do like a live frickin' show where you can pop on, show off your builds. And then we have a pretty sweet giveaway going on. Pirates and Mock donated one of the Lego House exclusive Build-A-Figs. So that's pretty cool. And then at 5 o'clock on my Whatnot, we'll be giving away a Barracuda Bay. So you just literally have to be in the live chat to participate. You could win a Barracuda Bay. So you can head to my page on Instagram and click the Whatnot link, and it will... I give you $10 to spend, so it's kind of nice too.
Just to add to that real quick, like Brick Conscious, Kate, she has a lot of stuff always going on. You know what I mean? So if you want to stay engaged in a lot of things, definitely go follow her on Instagram. She goes live a lot, has a constant contests and stuff like that, but not just like silly contests. Like they always mean something and they're interactive with the community. You know what I mean? And really promotes. Peace, I think, in the community as far as enjoying what you build and not letting stress and stuff like that. Right on. Amberlia, I'll hop over to you. You got anything you want to shout out and promote?
Yeah, sure. So this Monday night, we're going to be doing our D&D. So that's back. It's now on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on Tuesday, I will be having my live stream at 8:30 Eastern. I did miss last week because I hurt my neck and my back and I just couldn't do it. So we're getting that back again. Of course, because we didn't, I'm sorry. Because we didn't have time to go over, like I didn't get to do the presentation for the questions and everything, I do hope to make up for that and put something up on Instagram with to acknowledge everybody's who answered all the questions, and of course all the Rebrickable mocks that people shared. So I'll be reposting those, as well as I did want to put out there, because obviously I had to keep it on the down low about getting those videos and stuff. But if anybody would like to add a video to the birthday messages for Hive, feel free to send me something on Instagram or email me. I do want to put together, I'm going to spend a little bit more time doing a little better editing and kind of put together something that will go up on Instagram as well as on YouTube. So just hit me up if you'd like to add one of your messages. And that's it. Of course, Good Morning Brick World too, next Sunday.
Thank you so much, Amberlia. All right, let's go hop up to Ruth. Dora Build, got anything you want to shout out and promote?
Oh, well, no, not really.
By the way, I need to see what was sitting in front of you. Are those all dot bracelets?
Yeah, dot bracelets. Yeah,
Lordy.
Yeah, well, I've got everyone that's come out I've got, but that's because these used to be on the shelf behind you guys, behind my camera. And then I've rotated my colourful animals, so they're over there now, and my dot bracelets are over here. I just keep moving stuff around my room.
Just keep moving around.
Just keep moving stuff around. Yeah, I've had a little bit of a break from my usual streaming time. Unfortunately, my mental health has been a bit wobbly lately, so I've just been taking a little bit of a social media break, as we should, to look after ourselves. But usually I stream on a Saturday night, my time, which is, I don't know, Saturday morning for most of you guys in the States. And then I think it's in the afternoon for the Europeans and the UK lot.
I do
I don't know time zones. It's late here. It's coming up to midnight. I don't know, man.
I do always appreciate your backgrounds though, because my eyes usually wander over to the elves and stuff like that. So it's always lovely.
There's a whole heap of Care Bear cousins going on up here now as well.
Yeah, you got quite a bit of the Care Bear stuff going on too. Awesome. Mr. Sampson. Mr. Care Bear is not creepy.
Well, I got my Mandalorian watch and react, that I do on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And I've got that 3-in-1 ship that I'm working on, and of course, I've got to practice my celebration dolphin voice. So yeah, I've got that.
Yeah,
no,
I got that going.
Team Celebration Bear.
Rock on. Nicole, Lady McRick, you got anything you want to shout out and promote?
I'm going to continue my Hogwarts castle build because I don't have the space anymore for the big castle or the modular build. So I decided to build a tiny Hogwarts castle, which opens up. Look at
that will happen. That'll happen.
But theoretically,
wow!
I hope that I'm building sceneries, rooms, and then swap them, keep the facade, and just have the great hall or whatever, then add it to it.
Yeah, but that's really great. I like how the structure of it's like thinner and then it's kind of widening out, like at the top there or in the middle. Yeah, good stuff. Wow.
My new Hogwarts castle.
Hogwarts reimagined.
And your newer space that you've been in, I do like how you got stuff set up back there. Look, you got the cantina, you got your modulars, the roller coaster. Yeah, looking good. Good. Awesome.
I'm glad you like it.
It's excellent. Mr. J, 151. What's up?
Yeah, that's a reference to the recent video that I posted.
Oh, I thought
so.
It was an reference. My bad.
If you haven't checked that out, please do so. There won't be any Legos Ultimate Builds this week over on Bricksmith's channel because one of the co-hosts is going to the Brick Fair, Virginia. That is next weekend. But there will be Friday Night Bricks because that's every Friday night. I'm usually hanging out there, and there may be a Ninjago segment on the big Ninjago MOC, which Sidious has asked for about 3 times.
3 times, yep.
So he's asked to see it. There's been some progress there.
On that, man. It
There
great.
will be an update next week. There will be a full update.
You hear that, BFAB? Another video. That's 2 trips to the gym.
No, that's on. That's for the Ninjago segment. But I have some other videos planned too.
Well, you could always repost the segment up on your channel after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get that BFAB healthy.
Yeah. That's the challenge. Upload videos, gets BFAB to the gym.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right. And as far as me, as always, every Sunday, you can please join us for Good Morning Brick World. We understand it's pretty early on the West Coast for everybody, but we do what we like to do as best we can. So I have a couple other videos I'm randomly working on, just different things. And of course, if it interests you, you can always support Good Morning Brick World by going to the website. You can buy shirts and hats and little pillows that have Dok's face all over it and all kinds of other stuff. I think we got some
coffee
socks
cups
on it.
Yeah.
I've been hearing some people who are liking the beanie that I made because I guess it's like a tie-dye with Good Morning Brick World on there. So
yeah.
I don't know. We're constantly adding stuff on there. But yeah, other than that, that's really about it. As usual, I want to thank all of our guests we've had on today. I really appreciate it. I know it's tough trying to, get on a morning show. I know Kate was too good, so I appreciate her making an appearance.
Ruth stayed up till midnight.
Ruth stayed up till midnight. Amberlia not even going to bed. So look, but again, I really appreciate y'all representing, women for International Women's Month. Like I said, we wanted to highlight some female creators throughout the world. So, and of course, to everybody out there, watching us, supporting us, doing everything you guys do, we really appreciate it. Again, the show would be nothing without you guys. It would just be the four of us talking to each other, and we'd probably get bored of each other if it wasn't for you guys. So, I guess that's about it, and we will definitely see you guys on the next Good Morning Brick World.
Yeah, next Sunday.
We'll do our wave goodbyes. Well, Rebrickable.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to see some of those designs because they're definitely very cool. I don't know which one I like best, honestly. I got to tell you, I know this is totally off subject. It always throws me off when I see that goat creeping up on the screen like that.
We need a goat in that new set.
I know. If we don't get a goat, man, I'm gonna throw something. I don't know what, but everybody, thank you for joining us again. It's International Women's Month. If you know a woman that kicks ass, give her a high five. Tell her thank you. Thank you for being awesome. And again, we appreciate all of our sponsors, our people on chat, subscribers.
Exactly. The people that support the celebration there. I love you.
All of you, thank you so much.